Hi there, my name is Marcus. I'm co-founder at Gorilla Labs, an app vendor and marketplace partner on Monday.com. Find all links and contact information down below in the description. And now let's get started. Okay, today we're building this client-facing portal for the fictional Nexus Studio agency, fully connected to the Monday Workspace. Here on the dashboard, the client can view all their projects waiting for approval. There are upcoming projects which have not started yet, a couple of teaser links to the other pages. On the projects page, the client can view all projects in progress and all completed projects. Here on the team page, the client can view all team members of Nexus working on their projects and also can leave a message to them personally. And finally, we have the account page where they can view their account manager, primary email contact, and view a couple of contracts and agreements. Good. Now let's dive into the workspace. Let's start with this board. Here we manage all our clients. Each item represents one unique client. Just before, we have been logged in on behalf of Sarah from Northbridge Properties. As you can see, we have an assigned account manager, the contact person, email, and the agreements and contracts. Next, we have the projects board. This represents a full project pipeline from upcoming to in progress, client review, and completed projects, and all kinds of columns that are necessary to make this whole workflow work. And finally, we have the team board, where all team members from Nexus Studio are managed with their name, their position, a short text, what they do, their email address, and a photo. So now let's build the portal. In the clients board now, we will switch to the client portal builder app view and start building our portal. So I have already created these 4 empty pages we will need in the portal. So first we will add a board table section and choose the show selected items to a specific clients from a board. Click next. First we choose the projects board and create automatically a connects board column from the projects board to the clients board. This was pre-selected, and give this setup a name. All right. So first we add our headline, waiting for your approval, and add a filter. So only the items from the client review group are being shown. So we add and confirm the rule. Good. Now we need to decide which columns we want to show in the portal. So we want to show the item name. We want to show the progress, the deliverables, the status, and the due date. Good. Okay, so that the client can approve an item and change status on the Monday Workspace, we will add an action button here, give it a name, approve, and an ID. Let's call it also approve. We will enable the item comments, so the client can communicate with the team on Monday and vice versa, and hide the reload button because we don't need it. So now let's quickly preview the portal. Okay, it says no matching results found. That's completely okay, because we haven't yet connected an item here on the projects board. Let's do this quickly. So we want to make these items connected to our Northbridge Properties client. Good. And for the approve button, we will need an automation. So we will create that one quickly. So when this happens, we search for button. So when action button is clicked with the ID approve, we have just added, then change status from the status column to approved. So let's create the automation and done. Okay, now let's get back to our app. Okay, we now want to show the upcoming projects. Since this is based on the same projects board, we can simply duplicate this board table here and just change the things we need to. So let's change first the headline to upcoming projects, change the filter from client review to upcoming, confirm it, and narrow down the columns we want to show. So we want to show item name, status, due date, and kickoff. And we don't need an action button. We'll leave item comments as is. Okay, now let's quickly preview the portal again. This looks good. So now we will add another section here, teaser one. So we say there's links to projects, choose the project page, there's links to team, choose team, and finally account, linking to the account page. Awesome. Okay, we will skip the projects part because all of this follows the same concept. So what we could do now is duplicate this section another time and simply move it to the projects page and make the adjustments like filter, headline, columns, etc. But we will fast forward now to the team page. This time we add a board grid section. And we also choose the show selected items to specific lines from a board option. Click next. Here we now choose the team board. Make the connect boards column and call it team. Okay, so here we want to show the item name, the team member name, the position, and the text. For the thumbnail, we choose the photo column and the reload button, and also enable item comments. Okay. Now we will quickly go to the team board. Here we also have to choose the items referencing to the client. So in this case, we have Rachel, Mia, Ethan, and Sophia. Okay, back to the app. Now let's preview the team page. Okay, this looks good. And finally, we will create the account page. For that, we choose the client item section type because the information lives directly on the client's board. So first we want to add the company information and show the client name, account manager, primary contact, contact email, and country. Then we simply duplicate this section again, change the headline to contracts, get rid of all columns pre-selected and just choose service agreement, statement of work, and data processing agreement. Okay, let's quickly preview again. Great, this looks good. Okay, so now for the final touch, we will quickly rename the portal to Nexus Portal. This is also where you can connect your own custom domain, enable Google Auth, and a couple of other options. And here we will adjust the portal design to our branding, choosing a preset here. We can also individually choose colors and upload a logo. Awesome. Now let's preview the portal once more. Good. So dashboard looks good. Projects, team, and account. All right. Now we can simply publish the portal now. So now it's available on the internet. What we have to do now is go back to the client board main table, open client item. We have already added the client settings view here. So we will now enable the client and create a login method. So the client can actually log into the portal of rich properties. So let's automatically create a password and create the login method. All right, so this is a wrap on how to spin up a client portal fed by a Monday Workspace. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and bye-bye.